Hello everyone, my name is Levi, and as I prepare to graduate from the interpreting program at Salt Lake Community College, I want to share some final thoughts about my experience. This semester, I completed my final internship, 16 weeks at 2 different high schools in Salt Lake City, Utah. I had the privilege of working under the mentorship of 2 skilled interpreters, Michaela and Sophia, who guided me through real-world interpreting experience in an educational setting. As I reflect on my journey through the program and this final semester, I am grateful for the opportunities that have helped me grow, not just as an interpreter, but as a culturally aware, community-engaged professional. One of my biggest accomplishments during internship 2 was developing confidence and fluidity in live interpreting situations. In the high school setting, I interpreted across a wide range of content areas, from science labs to history lectures, and worked with students who had diverse communication preferences and varying levels of language access. These experiences pushed me to think critically about register, processing time, and language choice. I learned how to prepare more effectively for assignments, anticipate challenging vocabulary, and collaborate with team interpreters and educational staff. Working with Sophia helped me identify specific areas for growth, such as the use of classifiers and spatial mapping. Classes like world history and biology gave me consistent opportunities to practice and improve those skills. I've learned to view real-time feedback not as a critique, but as a guidepost in my ongoing development. My block placements were especially important in helping me reach this point. Being placed multiple days in a row allowed me to build rapport with students, observe classroom routines, and follow lesson plans over time. That continuity helped me internalize the rhythm of educational interpreting and gave me valuable opportunities to apply feedback immediately and track my progress. Course elements also played a vital role. Our professionalism, conversations about interpreter roles and boundaries, and mock interpreting scenarios in class all directly prepared me for the demands of live work. These experiences strengthened my decision-making skills and taught me the importance of honest self-assessment. Looking back over the past 5 semesters, I can confidently say I've grown in several key areas: my receptive and expressive ASL skill, my understanding of deaf culture and interpreter ethics, and my ability to make informed, reflective decisions in the moment. Each course offered unique insight into the profession. The structured breakdown of source and target language in interpreting 1 through 4 helped me understand where my strengths and weaknesses were and where I needed more control. The Marty Taylor books, in particular, were instrumental in helping me pinpoint specific error patterns. In ethics and professional standards, we had in-depth discussions on right versus right, ethical decision-making, which challenged me to think more critically about real-world scenarios. That course also helped me prepare for and pass the knowledge exam for the Utah Interpreter Program. One class discussion that stands out was about deaf perspectives on interpreting. It prompted me to reflect deeply on power dynamics and cultural responsibility. That conversation fundamentally shifted how I see my role, not just as a language conduit, but as a cultural mediator and ally to the deaf community. Community-engaged learning activities such as volunteering at deaf community events and observing at deaf centers broadened my understanding of the diversity within deaf culture. These experiences, they taught me that cultural competence is not a checklist. It's a lifelong process rooted in humility and relationship building. The required community hours also made a significant impact. I will never forget my experience working with Sego Lily and attending the gala. Those opportunities brought the deaf community to the life beyond the classroom. Our specialty classes, VRS, community interpreting, and educational interpreting, offered practical glimpses into different settings in the field. Each instructor was open, informative, and willing to share real stories from their careers. Our VRS observation allowed me to see firsthand what that environment looks like. In educational interpreting, we explored how the K-12 setting differs from interpreting for adults. In community interpreting, Shantae's stories brought to life the diversity of interpreting, from stage to medical to legal contexts. As I prepare to graduate and enter the professional field, I carry with me the lessons of the past 5 semesters. My experiences, both in the classroom and in the community, have taught me that interpreting is not just about language fluency. It's about cultural responsibility, ethical integrity, and a commitment to lifelong learning. I am deeply thankful for my mentors, Michaela and Sophia, the director of the program, Connie, and all of the staff. The structure and support of this program and all the opportunities I've had to grow as a student and an ally to the deaf community. I look forward to continuing this journey with respect, curiosity, and a strong sense of purpose. Thank you.